Well, after having a good weekend through at Ingliston with the tractor fest and the trucks, back at it again today. So I've just fitted the new thrust bearing here, and just popped in the pilot bearing here, so I can start getting the clutch back on here, and then we'll prepare everything for closing it back up again. This is what we call our special tools drawer. We've got various bits and pieces in here. That's obviously for knocking in a seal. Got various blanking plates for closing off openings in the crankcase. That looks like where the draft spring at the back end goes in. That's just a closing plug. Over the years, we've made up various clutch aligning tools. So there's 4 there. That looks like it's been made for knocking a liner out at some point. This wee button here that we use for, instead of a key, we clip it onto the battery and onto the solenoid, and we can just turn it over on the button. Comes in quite handy. We also got in here, well, that's a dummy taper I made for the ball joints on the front end. The wee tool made up for just testing the wee pressure switch on the oil systems. Yes, various bits of stuff in there. I'm just rummaging around looking for the right clutch aligning tool for this 135 that we're working on, so I'll find which one it is and we'll crack on with that. So that's my clutch in now. Got the aligning tool in. It's relatively free. I haven't tightened any of these up now, so I'll just tighten that up, torque them up, and then we'll get ready just to push the 2 parts together. So that's these clutch bolts all torqued up now. I'm always a wee bit wary, and I'm quite careful just to when I'm doing these. We've had these shear off before. The can neck just between where the thread and the unthreaded part are. So just be gentle and don't over torque them. But these have all gone in okay. So let's I'll get the aligning tool out now, and then we'll get ready for closing it up. So we've pushed the 2, or the back end into the front end, and we've got a screwdriver here to line that up, and we've got a transfer punch which is pretty much the exact size for the holes there, and so it's lining up all nicely. So what we do now, we use a pair of calipers, and we measure the gap in here, top and bottom, and then we'll pass them over. I'll pass them over to you, and he'll pass me his, and we'll cross check his size of his gap against the size of mine. So we get both of these absolutely parallel. We've got these straps from the back axle and the front axle, and once we're absolutely parallel, we just put on gentle pressure on either side to pull the 2 together, and then sometimes it takes a wee turn of the PTO just to get all the splines all lined up in here, and so that's the process we're doing at the moment. We're just getting everything parallel, lined up, and once we've got all that done, we'll just put gentle pressure on here, and hopefully it'll just close up. And that's us, we're in. It's just a case of getting everything lined up, cock on. Again, we find with these straps, just putting a wee bit of pressure, pulling the whole thing together, bit of a twist in the PTO, and we're in. So that's job done. We'll just get all this bolted up now.